What's up, guys? It's Chellers, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. So in the last episode, which was the very first episode, we ended up looking through our team and our prospects, trying to identify the situation we are in and our goal for the next 3 years and the future. So to refresh, we have a pretty decent amount of prospects, but no superstar prospects. So the goal is to try and win the cup for the next 2 to 3 years, and then commence a small retool or maybe a big rebuild. I'm not exactly sure yet. Depends on how our players grow and how we draft in the this year's and the future, like 2 or 3 years drafts. So in the last episode, I said a main priority we wanted to do before we started the regular season was to trade away David Backes. Now, as you can see, David Backes, he's really low in this in the trade value. You know, one of the lowest ones here. He's 80 overall, 34 years old, with $6 million contract with 3 years left. So this is a contract we really got to get rid of if you want to keep this team good. Because with $6 million, we could get a really solid player like for that much. That could be a potential second line, maybe even first line, depending on how much we still get the contract for. So Anaheim appears to be a team that's interested in Backes, so let's see what they want to be, what they're willing to give back. So I wouldn't mind giving like a second round pick for one of these guys over here. So how about like a Max Jones? Let me do Max Jones. This obviously straight up wouldn't go through. So what if I had my second round pick? See how this would work. We don't have my. Okay, we'll do next year's second round pick. So will this work anyway? Rejected, not sufficient at all. Alright, let's we won't be able to get a good prospect with this. So let's look for like a top 9 prospect. And we'll send him to the West, actually. The West is smarter. Chicago. We guess you could go with Chicago. Let's see, we got our 4th round pick back actually. Should we just do this? More than 45 skaters. No, let's get a rookie skater back. Anyone with like top 9, like here we go, Entwistle. Let's do this straight up. Rejected, valued just a touch. So I guess we just add our 4th. We'll do our 4th from next year. Yeah, we'll do our. Oh no, okay. I guess we'll do our 4th from this year. And let's offer the trade. Oh. Wouldn't make sense to take on the salary of David Backes. So are we stuck with him? Can we just take their worst guy? Who's their lowest trade value player? Let's see. Johnson. Johnson. Let's offer this. So not the bad news. The need we're looking to fill isn't dire enough that we'd be willing to absorb the contract of David Backes. Then why do you want David Backes? This is what I don't understand. Let me try and retain some salary. Let me retain like 500k. Rejected. Okay, let me do 1 million. Rejected. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just look at my forward core. It's going to be after I trade David Backes. He is 80 overall, which is still like serviceable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's pretty low. Having 4 like mid to high 70s in the team isn't what we're looking for. With Backes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'd have 3. So it's a 77. You downgrade from an 80 overall to a 77. You know what? I think we'll try and trade him in the offseason. That might be the better move because he'll have 1 year left on his contract. And I mean we could sign guys in free agency. Like if we look at our free agency right now, where's free agents? Here, go free agents. If we see right now, there probably isn't anyone good. You see 79 Camilleri. 78, there's no 80s. So I think the smart move would be to just keep Backes for now. But there is one thing I want to do, and that's extend a certain player. And as you can see, that player is Charlie McAvoy. Now, McAvoy, it will be our defenseman of the future. He already is our current best defenseman, so he will get better. He's 80 overall, 20 years old, medium elite potential. So locking him up for like a 6 or an 8-year deal would probably be the best move you can do. So for 5 years you want 6.125 million. How about 8 years, 7.6? We could do the 15% less. So I think that might be what we want to do. So 7.6 million times 0.85 equals 6.46. So we'll offer him 6.5 million for 8 years. If he grows to a 90 overall, that's an absolute steal for 8 years. So this we'll have 1 year less, 1 year without him, like confirmed. Like this is year 1 plus 8 years, that's 9. So if we go for a full 10 years, then we have him locked up until year 9. Now another one is Brandon Carlo. He's 82 overall, and he wants 3.475 mil for 3 years. It's a pretty big price to pay, and it keeps going higher and higher. We won't offer it just yet. We may try and make some room on the cap. So let's get to the simulating now. I think actually wait. Let me refix our lines. We'll fix our lines real quick. Turn off assistant coach again. Krejci, DeBrusk, Johansson will do this. I want DeBrusk on his natural side again. Coyle, Nordstrom, Heinen. We'll do this. And then Corrali, is anyone better than I scratched? 79 Grizzly, 76 Achari. No, we'll keep this as is. Who is the best face-off man? 73, 73, 72. So Nordstrom it is. On defense, I think trading John Moore might be a big the right move. He is locked up for a while. Plus, we have Grizzly who could grow to that overall. Actually, no, because Chara might retire after this year. Right? Yeah, so I think we'll keep it like this for now. The power play will emulate the first power play in real life for Boston. So oops, put DeBrusk here. We'll do Krejci, Johansson, McAvoy. Who was it? Who was the other winger? Was it Heinen? We'll put Coyle, McAvoy, and then we'll put Grizzly. Alright, there you go. 4-man power play, Marchand, Bergeron, Pasta, Krejci, Krug, McAvoy. We'll do Krug. Put McAvoy here. Now to replace him, we'll put Coyle because he's right-handed, and here we'll put DeBrusk because he's left-handed. So left wing, Jake DeBrusk. There you go. Penalty kill, Bergeron and Krejci. Or actually, what's higher, Coyle or Krejci? 85, 89. Alright, Krejci it is. Here we'll put Marchand. And here we'll put Pasta. Alright, that's set. Grizzly and Carlo. Yeah, let's leave that as is. 3-man penalty kill. We'll leave that. So Heinen. Put back Bergeron and put in Krejci. Here you go, Krejci. There you go. That's our penalty kill. Our extras. Do that. McAvoy, Krug. We'll leave it like this. Chara. We'll put in Grizzly. Krejci, Pasta, Coyle, Johansson, and here we'll put Chara to play alongside of Kevin Miller. Okay, 3-on-3. Take out Chara, put in Grizzly, and we'll do this. Marchand, Bergeron, Krug, Krejci. Yep, there you go. Extra attacker doesn't matter. Shootout is good. Goalie is good. Scratch. We'll send down Kuhlman, Achari, and more. Actually, no, we'll trade more. So do any of these? Let's go through our forwards now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So waivers, Achari and Kuhlman don't need to go through waivers, so we'll send both of them down. And then defense, we'll try and trade away John. Actually, we'll keep John Morris. No, let's just trade him away. Let's just be smart and trade him away, get some extra value from him now. Because if we keep him scratched, he will drop in value. So that's not what we want to do. So where is he? Here we go, John Moore. We could get some decent value from him. Let's send him to Anaheim. Let's get a prospect box. Get a winger prospect. So we try with Bacchus. No, let's try with let's try and do Max Jones for John Moore straight up. No. Alright, let's add. Do we have a third round pick of this year? Yes. We'll add it for next year actually, because we'll add our second maybe. There you go. Alright, so now we got a nice prospect back. We cleared a bit of cap. And we're looking pretty good. So our team is still listed as champion. Let's sim through the preseason, see what happens. And yeah. Actually, let's sim the all of October and all of November. And we'll see how our lines will do. Hopefully they perform well. Yep, salary cap is as is. And oh, wait a minute. I have to start our lines in the minors. Can't forget about our Providence Bruins there. We gotta make them a good team. So, we gotta play all of our prospects. Gotta play them in good positions so they can grow more. So, here you go. So, Anders Bjork will be playing. We'll put Senishin over there. For his back, Carlson, put for a second line. T. Freddy. Let's put him third line. Move Char down to the fourth line. Solaric is medium top 9-4. We'll keep him on the third line. Any young guys? Schwartz, no. Bleed, no. Defense. Alright, defense. So let's get Zboril and Vakana. Yeah, okay. We'll just do this as is. Actually, we'll put Zboril over here. Scratch. So who's Scratch? So Sherman, 7th D. Hughes, medium top 9 forward. Alright, so Hughes we could consider playing. Clifton, no. Pod, no. Johansson, no. Daughtry, no. And Finton, no. Alright. Goalies. Vladar and yeah, McIntyre. Okay. So let's play Hughes. So take out Bleed, I guess. Because he has really bad potential. So where's Hughes? Hello, did I miss Hughes? Is he a right wing? Oh, here he is. Okay, he's a center. So what's his first name again? Was it Carson? Cameron Hughes. Alright, let's put him center. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep these as a line. So Jamel Smith, JFK, T. Freddy, or Trent Frederick, Jakob Forsback, Carlson. And yeah, so Anders Bjork will be playing. There you go. Hopefully Bjork can grow a bit more. He does have medium top 6 potential, so he could grow a good amount. Even Senishin. So those are our lines in Providence, the wannabes. And now we'll sim to the end of November. Alright, here we go. I'm expecting us to do good. I'm not expecting President's Trophy. I'm expecting a comfortable playoff spot. So McAvoy accepted the contract. Beautiful. So our stud is locked up long term. I want to be comfortable in playoffs. Like top 10 team. That's what we are. You could argue top 5, but I'm happy with a top 10 finish. It is the first time and it's the, no one's grown yet. Our defense isn't that great because not everyone's a really high overall. And scouting. We should do the scouting, shouldn't we? Well, we'll do this. So we lose our first 2 games. Then Ottawa, we win 4-0 versus Edmonton. We win 5-2. Alright, so we won 2 in a row now. Detroit, we lose in shootout. That's alright, it's a point. Calgary and Edmonton, we lose to Calgary, but we draft class. No, we win to Edmonton. Beautiful. Heading to Vancouver, we lose. Okay, we're a bit inconsistent now. Ottawa, we lose. That's not good. Philly, we win. Alright, they're a bad team. Montreal, the Derby, we win. Perfect. And Carolina for the end of the month, we win. Alright. 6-4-2 at the end of November. At the end of October. Let's go to November now. We lose to Nashville. They're a good team though, so we have to expect that. Dallas. We have a trade. Anders Bjork and a 3rd rounder for a 2nd. Michael Stone in Calgary. The 3rd round pick. No, I'll just keep our prospects. We win versus Dallas. Now, can we win versus Vancouver? Yes. Okay, Toronto. Really important match over here. This is fighting for the Atlantic. We win, and we win versus Vegas. Alright, so we're getting a lot of low-scoring games. Colorado, we win 4-3. Nice. Dallas and Arizona. We lose to Dallas, but win versus Arizona. So we are starting to round into shape. 12-6-2. 13-6-2 with a win versus Detroit. Pittsburgh's a pretty good team this year. We lose, but we beat Montreal again. Toronto, we win 2-1 again. Perfect. So we were 2-0 against Montreal and Toronto. We win to the versus the Islanders, and that rounds off November. We're 16-7-2. And yeah, let's see how our team fares. So Marchand is almost point per game with 24 points in 25 games. Let's see how our top line is doing. Bergeron has 23, Pasta has 23. The plus minus is really solid. McAvoy has 12 points. Has he grown at all? No, he's still 85. Jake DeBrusk has 12 points. He has 6 goals. That's good to see. Johansson 11 points. Coyle has 10. Krejci has 10. So Krejci is not doing that well. Krug only has 9 points. Even Krug, we need him to be performing a little bit more. He is -1. Where's Chara? Chara's a even plus minus. Carlo's a -1. Nordstrom, our 4 lines is a minus. And oh my god, Max Jones is in the team. I have to send Max Jones down. Alright, so we have that set up. We'll remember to send Max Jones down. Let's see how our team is doing overall. So, we are 3rd in the league. Our goals for per game looks really low. It's 1, 2, 3, so 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25th in the league in goals for. Our goals against is 1st. That's good to see. Our power play, our power play is down there. It's like 15, let's say. Penalty kill is 2nd with 91%. Alright, beautiful. And we are better at home. We're 9-1-1 at home. Okay. So, we'll send down Max Jones. And we'll also fix our power play. So, maybe having four guys might not be the right move. Maybe putting Pasta on the forward slot instead of the defense might be a smart move. So, let's try this on. We'll put DeBrusk with Krug. So let's try this. See, maybe this might change things. We'll leave that as is. We'll go to our roster moves now. And we'll send down Max Jones. Forwards. We'll send to the juniors or to the minors? Let's see. To minors. Okay. So he's in our system now. And he's not that high up there, right? He's over here. He's pretty decent. You know what? Like, we'll play him. We'll give him some time alongside. I don't know. Let's go to Ed Alliance and we'll figure it out. Has anyone grown yet? Sanderson's already a 73 overall. So how about we take out McNeil and we'll put in Max Jones. All right. So power forward. Play him next to Forsbacka Carlson. We'll do this. Solark will play there. All right. So let's try this as the lines. And here's our NHL lines. We'll keep the first line as is. And we'll try and figure it out after another month of simulating. So we changed up a power play a bit, maybe we could start scoring a little bit more. Because yes, you had noticed we weren't scoring as much, except for this game over here. Let's simulate through December and see how our team fares. So Detroit, 860-1. This should be a gimme game. Oh, whoa. Jakub Boril and Trent Frederick for Keith Yandel? No. I mean, that'd be a really good defenseman, but I want to keep our good prospects. We win 2-0 versus Detroit. Lose to Florida. Yeah, let's go to draft class right now, alright? So, projected first overall pick is Capo Caco, not even Jack Hughes. So that's interesting. And yes, before I forget, let me stop the simulation. We beat Tampa Bay, very good. Let's get our scouts done. Very disorganized, but we gotta get some good scouts. So assign scout. Okay, so we'll fire the NHL scouts because we have Fogavor off. So fire you and fire the AHL as well. All right, AHL Atlantic, USA. NHL Metro, AHL Central. I think that's it. Alright, so that's everyone. Now we want to have. So what's NLA? I don't know what NLA is, but QMJHL A+, OHL A+, WHL A. Okay, that's good. SHL A. Liga is A. So we need a. What else we need? We need Czech Republic. Russia is good. We need a USA Central. And anything else? I don't know. Let's go to higher scouts. We need Czech Republic, and we need a USA Central. So let's go to USA. We'll look at cheaper guys. So like Grattan here is USA Central is an A. Is anyone else we could find? Here you go. Siemens, A. Here you go, Del Zotto. We'll give him a 6-year deal. Alright, there you go. So that's our USA Central. And now we need a Scandinavian, right? Is it Scandinavia? What's I don't remember what country that is, but we won't focus on that. We'll focus on the, I believe Extraliga is the Czech Republic, right? So let's look for a guy that's pretty cheap. Here you go, and his Extraliga A+. All right, we'll sign you. And there you go. So we signed our main scouts. So that'll be 11 scouts signed. We'll go a week until the scouts get signed, so then we could put them to where we want to. So Toronto, Ottawa, we'll go up until Pittsburgh. So Toronto, Ottawa, and Arizona. Oh, wait a minute. Let me start the simulation actually. We win versus Toronto and do one more day until the guy accepts. Let's see. There you go. Trevor Dell accepts. So we have our 2 guys. We win 2 games in a row. So we're on a 3-game winning streak. That's nice. And let's go to assign scout. Alright, so let's see how our team fares. Okay, so Liga, yep, USA West, USA East. Alright, so let's relocate you to North America, USA, and USA Central. There you go, that's said and done. And yeah, Extraliga A+. Alright, perfect. Everyone is set. This NLA guy, I don't know who he is, but we'll just keep him there for now. And let's keep simulating through the rest of December. We will, I think we'll go until the deadline. Yeah, I think we'll stop at the deadline. And we'll assess what we need to do. So another win versus Arizona, perfect. Pittsburgh, shootout loss, right? Buffalo, Montreal, 2 Atlantic teams. We lose to both of them. All right, that's not good. But Anaheim, can we come back with a win? No, we get a 4-game losing streak now. Nashville, we lose. Carolina, we lose in shootout. So 6-game losing streak, 7-game losing streak. Oh boy, what just happened? We went from doing so well to finally winning a game, but we lost 7 in a row. We're still pretty good, 22, 12, and 5. You know, we expected that big losing streak to happen. But, yeah, here we go. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. But at least we got 3 of them were in a shootout. So at least we got a point. And we won versus Buffalo, an Atlantic team. Let's see how we fare now. Marshall is still killing it. And we are 3rd in our division in points. We're looking pretty good. So Marchand, he has 20 goals already. Let's see how our whole team is doing now. Maybe our power play steps up a little bit. So our first line still killing it. Marchand, Bergeron, Pasternak. Krug now has 21 points. DeBrusk 17. Krejci is 15. He's really not doing that well. Maybe we'll try switching up the second line. Heinen doing okay. Corrali. Where's McAvoy? Here's McAvoy. 13 points. Is he growing? Oh, he stayed the same. Coyle stayed still. Krejci, yeah, Krejci, whatever. DeBrusk is still an 82 overall. Krug still an 85. He's 27 years old, so he's not growing. Heinen's an 80. He's still an 80. Grizzlick, oh, he's an 80 overall now, so he grew a little bit. Let's yeah, all right, that looks good. All right, let's look at our goalies. So Yarrow and Tuukka. Oh man, they are killing it. 925, 944 save percentage from Tuukka Rask and Yarrow the Euro Halak. Looking good, looking quite good. Let's look at our offense. Now clearly our offense probably got a little bit better. So we are currently at 8th in the league in points. Our goals for has increased, but not to the amount we'd like it to. Actually, we went up though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. We went from 25 to 17. Goals against average. We are tied for first. Good to see. Power play. Our power play went up a little bit, but not much. We're probably like 15th. And our penalty kill has dropped a little bit, but we're still second. So overall, our defense is solid. We are a good home team. Marchand is killing it. And yeah, let's simulate. I think we're good. Let's just simulate through January. And then at January, I think in January we'll look at the progress reports and see how our players have grown in the minors. So big win versus Chicago, Calgary, big win. So now we're on a 3-game winning streak. So Buffalo win again, 4 in a row. Minnesota, we lose. All right, so we kind of countered our losing streak now. Okay, stop offering me trades for our prospects. I'm gonna have to edit our trade block. We lose again to Washington. If we win the next 2 games, we gotta win our next 2 games. So Toronto and Montreal. We win versus Toronto versus Montreal. We lose. It's okay as long as we keep winning the next games. And we lose 3 in a row. All right, so we are really slumping right now. Come on, we gotta beat New York. We win 8-5. All right, let's do our draft class. Maybe some guys got scouted. Kako and Hughes still haven't been scouted. Is Hughes... Have we scouted him at all? Where is he? Let's scout his potential in comparison. That's what I want to look at. Weiss. He is being compared to Jeff Carter. Semin. Oh my god, I knew Alex Semin 2.0. Maybe it's his son. Oh, look at this guy. Silverthorne compared to Brent Burns. Anyone else? Let's look at Soderstrom. Mark Howe. Oh, baby. Mark Howe. Okay. But we need to look through later, so let's start from here. Vlasic, Tarasenko, Chara, Owen Nolan. Alright, here you go. We will pin him. Alright, so Mr. Nolan. Who else is there? I think that's it for now. Alright, yeah, that's it for now. We'll look at the next draft class and see if anything else happens. So let's win the next 2 games versus Winnipeg and Philadelphia. Let's see what happens. Come on. And Providence is a pretty good team as well. Right? Come on. We beat Winnipeg and Philly. We end up losing. Okay. 28, 18, and 5. That's a good record, but we've been losing a lot more games. Marchand has been really doing well now. Wow, look at him. 59 points in 51 games. So our offense... Well, our first line mostly has been killing it. Yeah, Bergeron is 49 points and Pasta is 47. Krug is 29. Coyle is 26. So Coyle started getting a lot more points. McAvoy is still an 85 overall. DeBrusque still an 82. Howe's Grizzlick still an 80. Carlo, has he been growing? An 82 still. And yeah, our fourth line is as is. Goalies. So they've been dropping a little bit, but it's more Tuukka Rask. He does have 6 shutouts. Jeez, 914 save percentage. Not that good. We've been really slumping as of late, so hopefully we can turn this around. We gotta try. Let's look at our progress report, see how... Actually, no, we'll just say through February, then we'll look at our progress report. So, we'll go to the trade deadline, which is the... Oh, here's the 26th, but in real life it's the 25th. Anyways, so here we go. Washington, we have any Atlantic teams? No, we have no Atlantic teams up to the deadline. So we win versus Washington. Islanders, we lose to New York, so we're 2-1 in February. LA, lose, so we're 2-1, 3-2-1. We beat Anaheim and LA, so we're back-to-back against LA. Let's see what happens. We win versus both those teams, alright, perfect. San Jose, we win. No, we lose in shootouts. Okay, shootout losses are still good. We win versus Vegas. And the last game, which is St. Louis. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going to have to trade. I don't got another trade. So Studnicka and Vakanainen for Yandel. I don't want Yandel. We lose to. Okay. So we're at the trade deadline now. As soon as simulation stops. And we went 1, 2, 2-1, 2-2, 2-2-1, 3, 4, 5, 2-1, 6, 2-2, 6, 3-3, 6, 3-2. We went 6-3-2 in February. Marchand still killing it. He got what, like 10 points in 10 games or whatever it was. So we're sitting comfortable in the playoff spot. Let's see how Marchand's doing. 68 points in 2 games. Bergeron won 60. And Pasta with 55. So Pasta's been slowing down. Coyle has been ramping it up a lot. Has he grown? He's still an 84 overall, 83 overall. cruising a lot more points. McAvoy, still an 85 overall. He's +6, so that's good. Backus is doing pretty decent. Heinen, is Heinen grown? No. Grizzly, have you grown? No, you're still an 80 overall. Carlos still an 82. And that's it for that. Goaltenders, has Ras stepped up a little bit? Yep, 918 save percentage. There you go. So he's playing a lot better. Look at our team stats and see where we are overall wise. We are 7th overall. Okay, look at that. Our goals for has definitely shot up. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 10th in the league in goals for. Goals against, we are 1, 2, 3, 4th. There you go. We're looking a lot better. Power play, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Penalty kill. Oh, wow. Our penalty kill really dropped. Look at that. We are like 25th or something. That's not good. The best home team, we are 5th. Away record, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. And we are pretty decent, 5, 3, and 2 in our last 10 games. Let's look at the progress reports now, then we'll look at the trade bait. So we'll see who's available for trade and see if there's anyone that's worth going for. So, progress reports. Who has grown in our team? So, modifiers of our major in our NHL team. So, Grizzly has grown. His hands grew a good amount. His defense grew and his physical grew a little bit. That's good to see. Carlo, a bit of natural growth in the defense. Good to see. McAvoy, hands grew and that's it. And the breast grew a little bit also. I want to see, yeah, his shooting grew. There you go. And his defense. Alright, nice. And his physical. Alright, good to see. In the system, this was important. Studnicka, beautiful. 72 overall. He is looking pretty solid. Nothing's NHL ready, but it's getting there. He's like, I think maybe 2 years, maybe 21 or 22 years old, he could be ready. Berglund, whatever. Borrell's 75 overall. Good to see. Could make the NHL team. Maybe next year, maybe the year after, for sure, if he keeps growing like this. Anything NHL ready yet? No, nothing. His physical's NHL ready, but that's it. Kyle Kaiser grew to 65 overall. Good to see. Our potential goalie of the future. Frederick's 75 overall. He's been growing. Nothing NHL ready yet, besides his physical. Vakanainen grew a little bit. Salaric grew. Lauzon grew. Senishin, he's a 74 overall. He grew 2 overall. Good to see. Max Jones barely grew. First back Carlson grew by 1 overall. Lauko grew. Bjork still 78 overall. And that's it. Alright, so our prospects did grow a little bit. Good to see. Now we'll look at the trading block. We'll see who's available by each team. And the next episode we will consider what to do. So this will be the last thing to do for this episode. So, Skaters matching block. First of all, we need another good forward. We need a good, like, 85, 86 overall winger to play alongside Krejci and DeBrusque. So let's see if any of that's available. So Arizona. Buffalo, no. Calgary, no. Let's just keep looking. Any big names? So far it's a lot of prospects. Oh, here you go. Yandel, Hoffman. So Hoffman's an option. 74 overall. He only has, how many points does he have? 33 points. It's okay, I guess. So Hoffman, Carter. I'd rather Hoffman, honestly. Oh, here we go. Josh Bailey. How's he doing? 32 points. Eberle, 38 points. So Eberle's pretty decent. Anders Lee's another option. Now, Anders Lee's a UFA this year, right? Yeah, and so's Eberle. So they both want... Do they have extensions? No. So either Eberle or Lee is an option. Rangers. Nope. San Jose, no. Nothing's looking good. Lightning, no. Toronto, no. And Winnipeg, one more. Oh, no, that's it. Alright, so our options, I believe, are... Mike Hoffman from Florida. So he's being paid $5.1 million for another year after this. So we could get a little bit of security with him. That's a good option. So Hoffman's one option. Carter is another, but I'm not interested in Carter. And then the Islanders trio of Bailey, Eberle, Lee. Now, Eberle and Lee both have 1 year left, so they're pure rentals. But Bailey is being paid $5 million with 6 years left. But he is 29 years old. So I think the best one out of all of them would probably be, let's see how Anders Lee is doing. Would be either Lee, Eberle, definitely, or Hoffman. Hoffman, because he does have that 1 extra year left in his contract. So we're going to leave that as is. So let me know what you guys think. I'm not leaning towards anybody, but I think those are our 3 best options available. Comment below who we think we should try and go for. They are available for trade. As you can see, our first line is doing really well, so getting a good second line could really help our offense out a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Remember to subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys soon.